Good morning, students. Let us start our class. Welcome to mathematics class. Our lesson for today, application of percentage, in which we are going to learn about more about the simple interest. Yesterday we have learned the simple interest. Learning outcomes. After watching this video, students, you people are able to recall simple interest, memorize the concept of simple interest, remember the formulas of the simple interest and amount, interpret the simple interest, calculate the real life problems of the simple interest. In yesterday's video, you have learnt about the formula P simple interest is equal to P into R into T by 100 and amount is equal to A plus simple interest. Using these two formulas, now we are going to find rate of interest, time period, even the sum of money, that is principal, in some problems. Let us solve worksheet 5 together.
Let us start worksheet 5, sum number 2. Find the sum of money that amounts to rupees 5,850 in 6 years at 5% per annum. What do you mean by sum of money? Sum of money is the principal that you have to find. Amount is equal to rupees 5,850. Time period is equal to 6 years. Rate of interest is equal to 5% per annum. Now we are not given a principal, so what we do, we must let the sum of money, that is, what is the sum of money? Principal is equal to P. To find the amount, we know the principal and the simple interest. So first of all, we are going to find the simple interest, P into R into T by 100. P is the principal, rate is 5%, time is 6 years upon 100. So what you are getting, 30 by 100 P, or you can say 3 by 10 P. Now we are going to calculate amount. Amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Amount is given to you also, that is rupees 5,850. P is the principal, simple interest 3 by 10 P. This is given to you. You are going to solve it. Rupees 5,850 is equal to 10P plus 3P upon 10. How it comes? I have taken the LCM 10. 10 multiplied with P, 10P plus 3P. Now what we are having? Rupees 5,850 equal to 13P by 10. So from here we can calculate P. P is equal to 5,850 multiplied by 10 upon 13. Now we calculate. We divide with 13. 13 ones are 13. 13 fours are 52. 6 remainder. 13 fives are 65. 0. So what is the principal? Rupees 4,500. Hence the sum of money is, hence the sum of money is rupees 4,500. Let us start sum number 3. What sum will earn? Again, sum will earn an interest of rupees 480. In the previous sum, you have given the amount, here you have given the interest. Time period 2.5 years, rate of interest is 3% per annum. Now again let sum of money, that is principal, equal to P. Simple interest is given to you rupees 480. Time period 2.5 years. That means 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 5, 5 by 2 years. Rate of interest, that is equal to 3% per annum. Now we know the formula for the simple interest, P into R into T by 100. Simple interest 480. Principal we have taken as P. Rate of interest 3%. Time period 5 by 2 into 100. 0 and 0. Sorry, first of all you just transpose and then you solve it. When you are going to transpose, what you are getting? You are getting 480. P is equal to 480 multiply 100 multiply 2 by 3 into 5. 100 and 2 here is in denominator, on that side it goes in numerator, and 3 and 5 is in numerator, it comes in denominator. Now we are going to cancel. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 0, 20. 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 1 remainder 18, 3 sixes are 18 and 0. 2 twos are 4, 16 fours are 64, 160 zeros and 20 0. So what we are getting? We are getting principal is equal to 6,400. Principal is 6,400. Hence sum of money is rupees 6,400. Now see sum number 4. Mr. Mehta borrowed a sum of money. Sum of money means principal at 8% per annum. Rate of interest is 8% if he paid 640 as an interest after 5:1/3 years, mean 5 years 4 months. Find the sum borrowed by him. What do you have to find here? Again summing, that is a principal, and simple interest is given to you rupees 640. Principal you have to calculate. Rate of interest is 8% per annum. Time period is given to 5:1/3 years. 5 3s are 15 plus 1 16/3 years. So this sum is same as the sum number 3. You must try it yourself. How can you find the simple interest? Let us solve sum number 5. Simple interest on a sum of money is 9/16 of the sum. Try to understand the statement simple interest on sum of money. What they are saying, that simple interest on given sum of money is 9/16th of that sum. So here in this sum, let sum of money, that is principal, is X, or you can let as a P also, P. Now according to the statement, they say simple interest is 9/16th of principal. Simple interest on sum of money is 9/16th of the sum. Whatsoever the sum is, 9/16th part is the simple interest. Now rate of interest, that is equal to 4.5%. 4 to the 8 plus 1 9/2% per annum. Find time period. Time period you have to find. You know very well simple interest is P into R into T by 100. So what is the value of simple interest? 9 by 16 P. And what is the P? Principal. Rate of interest you were having 9 by 2. Time period you have to find, multiply by 100. Now the thing which you have to find, keep on the left hand side, time period, and other things you should move. 9p multiply 100 multiply 2, because this is in a denominator. On that side it goes in numerator. Similarly 16 is in the denominator, but p into q, they are in numerator, so they come at the denominator. P and p cancel, 9 and 9 cancel, 2 ones are 2, 2 8s are 16, 4 2s are 8, on the table of 4, 8 2 5, 25. That means 25 by 2 years. What is mean? 12 is to 1 by 2 years. Hence, how can you conclude? Time period is, hence, time period is 12.5 years.